should be live right now.
No. So how are we going to start this out?
You just started then, or...
Oh, okay. Well, since we're not actually doing it live, I guess we just start. Okay. Hello everyone, today we are here to discuss the newly released behind the scenes special edition, which includes the remaining updates for 2012, as well as some plans for the coming year. So we have 4 people here. I'm Omar Omastardo, otherwise known as Castle Wars.
Raji Skiller. My YouTube channel is JimmyFly06.
I'm Dardan, and my channel is Dardan RS.
I'm Joord, and my channel is Joord Fox.
Great, so I guess we'll just start off and do them in order. So the first thing in 2012, it should be this coming December, is the next Tizar quest called The Brink of Extinction, which is classed as a very high level quest.
I'm hoping that it's going to be like sort of a great extension to the fight kiln. I don't know, maybe like something that will give you a boost in the fight kiln or something like that. I don't know. I mean, even something extra like another fight kiln will be awesome. But I doubt they'll do that.
An even higher level fight kiln.
Well, they say
Yeah.
it's gonna be most challenging combat ever to grace the realm, so it might be even harder than Fight Kill. I hope so.
Or a boss, because obviously he's coming out like, in a few days' time, so it's gonna be like, I think we're gonna get months where they release like a bunch of bosses because they want people to make the most.
They need new bosses. The current ones are, at least in the beta, they're completely underpowered. Dardan, weren't you talking earlier about killing Armadillo?
Yeah.
You can pretty much just like AFK it, right?
Yeah, you can use Soul Split, use a few abilities, and you're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Golden. So basically, like, the abilities are kind of too strong for the NPCs because they are stupid, to put it that way. They don't use any abilities themselves, which makes you like really high defense with all the ice gear you have. So they pretty much hit nothing on you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they've worded this in like a very cryptic way. If you read the very last part, it says, and epic rewards to boot. So maybe it might release a boss that gives you new boots, maybe?
Could be, yeah.
They've
I don't know.
said boot a few times though. Like they've said it in the past. I recognise that word.
I really hope it's not new boots, because we've already got level 85 boots and we don't have any gear to match it.
Yeah.
With the glaciite ones, yeah.
Yeah, we all just got the next set's boots, so kind of pointless to bring another pair of boots.
It might also be nice if they boost the ring you get as well from the previous quest.
Dude,
yeah.
we're gonna get Tokarkal armor. Would be awesome.
That would be pretty sweet.
Flaming particles everywhere. Oh.
They can't screw over next armor though, surely. Like
No, it
Not
can
so
be maybe
soon.
75 armor gear. Because
Yeah,
At
they
the
do
moment-
they need the range and melee, right?
at the moment, yeah,
mhm.
because Gano is 75 in the beta, so
Mm-hmm.
like every tire, like 70, 75 has to be like full equipped with every single combat triangle, and at the moment we don't have any, I think, 75 equipment. So they maybe can
Mhm.
fill up with that, or who knows, maybe with corp armor as well. Would be awesome.
I hope they give more of the storyline about more about the Tizar, because what they were talking about with the Tokar, how there was that like elder race which came and used them as a sort of tool to create the mountains. I hope they give more information about that. It was quite interesting.
And some cutscenes will be awesome, cause I mean the place looks awesome, the monsters look freaking cool as well. We should need a epic cutscene.
So I can't remember, how did the last quest end? Can either of you remember?
Yeah, the little guy, the one who was sort of like, he didn't have the ancestral memories, he went back and wanted to like join up with the Tokar guys. He rejected the Tizar because they were being lame or something.
I can't
Yeah.
really remember. I just wanted to get the fight king cape as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it, but it wasn't too clear. I mean, I remember the main issue was that the Tokal is actually the dead Tizar, and they're actually alive in, like, they have they can feel like intense pain because it's pretty much their body's just been cut up into a bunch of different little pieces of currency. And the Tazar were informed of this, and then they decided to just keep using it as currency because they didn't really know what else to do. And so that made the that little guy really upset. So yeah, we'll see more about that, I guess.
It should be a good class since it's Grandmaster and the previous one wasn't.
Well,
Mhm.
they've got
Or was
quite
it?
a high bar to beat now with the fight kiln, so it should be difficult, hopefully, and entertaining and all that.
Was the
Yeah.
fight kill Master or Grand? No, I think it was Master, right?
It's probably Master, yeah. But I mean, the fight kiln wasn't actually part of the quest, really. Or a little bit, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, it should be quite cool. I'm looking forward to that a lot. But
Number 4, 7 yards on one word.
Yeah, you just use then barricade of the abilities. You'll be immune for 10 seconds, so won't really be a problem. But
How
you
does
have to kill them.
do the reflect attacks work on Jads? Like, can you reflect back the
I haven't
5,000 damage?
tried, but you can kill Jet so fast in EOC with a few abilities, so
Yeah.
it's not even worth using a shield. Unless you're horrible at trade switching, you might use a shield, but yeah.
Alright, so their own ports, it says it's very high level content. What do you think?
Well, they
Um,
already confirmed it's gonna be a 90 plus stat, so that's pretty high level.
Yeah, I'm worried about it getting or making Nex pretty much useless because if the Nex gear gets outdated, it's gonna crash so hard.
Yeah, I'm worried about that too. Because next gear is brilliant, but like, surely they can't do that to it. Like, yeah.
Why would player imports make next
Yeah.
gear outdated?
It doesn't
They've
say
said that- Well, they've said in the past that it'll give high level rewards like ores and stuff for level 90 plus. Like you pretty much you like build your shipyard, hire captains, equip ships, send them out, and then they'll come back. It like from what they explained, it sounded sort of like Throne of Miscellanea, where
Yeah.
you send them out and they get stuff back for you. But instead of getting like maple logs back like Miscellanea, you get like level 90 plus supplies. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think
they'll
it's gonna
change
be
it, but
equipment, like that you can. Maybe it's gonna be armor that you can use near the area, the player owned port area, like the hybrid armors. Hopefully, like it should like high level equipment should be gotten from the highest boss and not from a what's this mini game or whatever.
well, I mean, it would be sort of from player imports, but also with combined with high level skills. Like you'd actually have to craft your own armor.
Yeah,
So-
that can be a option.
So
Yeah.
it could even be like attachments to armor, maybe.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility as well. That could be quite cool.
But more
Like
particle
attachments
effects.
to next armor or something, like kits that make,
Oh, that would be
I
awesome.
don't know, that'd
Like
be cool.
Torva spiked,
Aesthetic as well.
Torva golden.
Torvus.
Didn't they also
No, I don't
mention in
think
one of the
Torvus
recent?
wouldn't look that good.
Didn't they also mention one of the recent live streams that they sort of planned it as like an archipelago in the eastern lands with the player-owned ports, and so there are like bunches of islands and there are sea monsters and things. And I think they mentioned that there were only like a certain number of sea monsters, and we already saw one, which was the Thalassus from that. I don't remember what the quest was called, but maybe there would be like sea monster fights or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would work, but
But
Yeah.
really,
On
I
a
think
ship.
essentially it's just going to be quite a big of a money dump because they really need like something in the game now. There's inflation's way too high in my opinion, and they just need something to just get money out of the game. So I think it's going to be a very expensive thing to do.
well, yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, hiring captains, building ships, making shipyards and
Kind of
stuff.
sounds like construction. It's also a money sink.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anything else about?
Remigurd sailing.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of their troll way of sailing in without.
Yeah.
I'm
I
looking
don't think.
forward, but I don't know what to expect. Kind of like it's kind of fake what you exactly have to do and what you can get. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, that could be good, I guess. I don't know. Anything else to talk about with that?
Don't think so.
No. Then on
Let's
to the
move on
next.
to the stray dogs. Yeah.
Oh boy, Christmas 2012 event.
Well,
Yeah.
they've already done sailing with the player-owned port. They could include riding and make you ride the stray dog.
What? I guess.
It's being burned and had raspberries blown at it.
So wait, yeah, for people who don't know what we're talking about, this is the stray dog in Varrock, and you know that one that like follows you around and you hiss at it or whatever and make it get scared and run away. So for this Christmas, we're giving the dog a happy Christmas.
Sounds boring to me.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't even do the Halloween event. I just
Me
couldn't be
neither.
bothered.
I couldn't bother either. Like, no real good rewards as well, so no point in doing it. Wasn't even fun.
I don't know, I sort of like the little events. I mean, they're not amazing usually, but they can be okay. It doesn't even take long to do.
I just didn't like the Halloween one because it was just a rip-off of one of the previous ones.
The Easter one, yeah. It was the same thing, really. But
So I just thought, no, I'm not going to bother doing it.
I don't even remember what the reward was.
Me neither.
It was a chocolate splatting gun, wasn't it?
For the Easter one,
yeah.
it was the chocolate gun,
Yeah.
but the Halloween one... Oh, the ectoplasmator thing to make, like...
Exactly the same, really.
Well, no, the ectoplasmator was... It's like a bone crusher for ghosts. So with, like, when you kill Aberrant Spectres or Slayer, you get, like, 15 prayer experience for each one when they die. That's not bad. But I don't think... I don't think that was actually a reward from it. I think that was just introduced into the game at the same time, because you could kill ghosts to get it, rather than doing the actual event. It was the hollowed and unhollowed robes, which were just cosmetic, and then the ectoplasmator thing. Anyway, yeah, that's Halloween, that's already over, so... yeah.
God statues? It's another D&D that sounds something like Statue of Dharmarok. Yeah. Rip Trim for 30 weeks.
Please
question
not.
mark.
I hope to fucking Gothics.
Knowing
No,
me,
it's
Will
not.
not be 30 weeks.
I'll just get my cape and then another 30-week requirement comes up. I can see it happening, and then the new skills will come out, so I won't have it for even longer. It's just Jagex trolling me, I know it is.
I don't know, this one sounded okay, I guess, I don't know. What do you think it'll be, like a construction D&D, I guess? I mean, it says you have to help them construct... Yeah, that could be as well. Yeah, so you have to get the scaffolding and the location right to make these statues for the gods. And if you get it wrong, you might create an abomination, it says. I don't know if that means it's like a combat thing as well, or... who knows?
Probably like if you build the wrong statue, like a Zamrock follower appears, or maybe.
It'll probably be like a lot of prayer XP, seeing as it's a god type thing.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
I don't think it's
Says
gonna be
you'll
30
reap
weeks.
rewards. It sounds like you're gonna, like, I don't know, it might be... I don't know, like, it's either gonna be... Am I lagging?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be either, like, Statue of Damrock, or there's gonna be a bit of statues that you have to build in different locations.
Well,
Yeah, you might have to like hunt down the different pieces, kind of like a treasure trail, maybe. Could be one way they do it.
yeah, I don't know, that sounds okay, I guess. Usually D&Ds are not too bad. I don't usually do them, but... yeah.
If it's a trim requirement, you will be.
Yeah. Although hopefully it's like Big Chinchompa where you just do like one game and that's it.
Yeah.
Although
As
actually
long as
Big
it's not
Chinchompa is
time
sort of fun.
restricted.
Well, not really fun, I guess, but... yeah, it's passable. Well, okay, so that's all of the updates for this coming December. I mean, we'll see if they manage to get them all in the 1 month. But all these following things are for, well, this next set of things is for early 2013. So, what have we got? First, we've got a new Grandmaster level quest, also very high level content. And this is going to be I think it's going to be what they've talked about in the recent live stream, where currently RS is in a certain year. I forget what the actual year is, but it's like a year in the 5th age, and they're planning on doing something that will change Gillinor to be into the next, like it'll jump it forward in time, and so it'll be a whole change to all different sorts of content in game, just different stories and things that have happened in between. So yeah, lots of cool stuff.
The thing I don't understand with that is that how won't things like not match up, seeing as different things or different parts of the games will be in different ages.
Yeah, it'll be pretty weird, I think, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, it like changes for individual players. Like, I don't know, you get different storylines if you've done this quest, and if you haven't, then it's still in the old. But
kind of
yeah,
like when Edgeville goes on fire.
exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a spoiler for anyone who hasn't done those quests yet.
But yeah,
as
that
long
should
as
be good.
Zeros makes an appearance, I'm fine with it.
Well, yeah, they've said in the live streams recently that they're going to do a lot more talking about like the Elder Gods, and yeah, some more with Zeros and Gothics, and yeah, gods that haven't really been featured a whole lot. I think they
like
mentioned like an Armadyl quest.
Like he said, there's currently an NPC that's gonna be God as well, so he might be like confirmed then in the quest. I think so.
Yeah, what was it, Karshai? He's also Majorat. That's a little different, but he's a Majorat that's in game that doesn't know what he is and that you can talk to. Yeah.
I don't know, it should be good. He'll probably end up having good rewards as usual. Probably some big XP lamps, or the Grandmaster quests normally do, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
I hope some equipment or like some fun stuff, God stuff related armor. Even if it's cosmetic, I don't care.
So yeah, next we've got probably one of the most anticipated updates is the Calphite King.
Yes, finally.
Oh, Dardan's looking forward to that one.
Yes, and with the gravestone fix, so I won't be losing any stuff, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, it appears like he's gonna be even tougher than Calphite Queen, obviously. So
Calphite Queen is hard enough, to be honest.
yeah, she's pretty hard, but in the beta she doesn't really hit that hard anymore. But in the beta she is. It takes longer to kill her now than in the live game, so they did fix that a bit, but she's still pretty tough. So imagine Calphite King being 10 times tougher, maybe.
It did say that you need groups of people for it, although they've also said that for Nex, and now you can solo it now, I believe. So I don't know.
Yeah, but
it is
hopefully
difficult.
what I'm hoping for is everybody has a role. Like there's a tank role, there's a major role, there's a ranger role. I will be like fantastic if that was gonna be the case.
That would be
especially
quite
with
good.
the EOC.
Definitely, yeah.
User in your channel stopped recording.
Oh, that
And
was
then
loud.
also new equipment, so that's gonna be awesome. I'm kinda not hoping that's gonna be that good compared to the next armors, because the next armors might crash, but I think it should be like kinda changed. Like it might be higher equipment, but might have a different effect than the next sets. Hopefully, so you can switch between them.
I'm really interested to see like the mechanics you'll have to use to kill the Calphite King, because I'm sure they'll make it so like certain abilities just like do like loads of damage and like maybe certain phases or when it does certain attacks or whatever. So I think it'd be really interesting just to see them like just showing all their new tools and things they can use and just like testing it all out against us. See how we cope.
I also hope they're gonna do something with the area, like if you come to his lair, there's like eggs on the ground. You have to like kill the eggs maybe before new or more Calphites spawn, and then maybe until you killed so many Calphites, like the Guardians, the Calphite King can be attacked again, like Umbra, the next minions. Would be awesome, like if it's more area orientated as well, not killing the boss only. More tactics involved. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that, and it's gonna be like maybe in January, February maybe.
Early in the year, yeah. Also, one thing that it says there is that well, the line actually says a single has appeared in the desert, revealing a previously unknown Calphite hive. So it's possible that there will be a new high-level Calphite hive. So when you get a Calphite Slayer task, you go in there and maybe it's like a lot more Guardians or something like that. So
yeah, it could be the possibility.
The current area is quite good though, isn't it, for Slayer? The one just behind the Queen.
They don't spawn fast enough. You can clear it out with a cannon very, very easily.
I haven't done Slayer in ages.
Yeah. I never really did Calphites much except many years ago.
Same.
Yeah. Well, okay, so next is Wilderness Warbands, and this is high-level content. And it says gods are going to work together to, or wait, no, what is it? Oh, something lays deep, hidden in the wilderness, and the gods are trying to get it. Probably that giant sword right in the middle of the crater. And yeah, so there are going to be different war camps for different gods, and so you can raid them using non-combat skills or just do normal combat there.
Yeah, it kind of sounds cool, like 4 armies or how many, I don't know, camps there will be, maybe more than 4, and all clashing to each other like in movies. That's so epic when you see that, like 2 armies clashing to each other. But then again, like I don't really get what kind of rewards do you get from this, what do you get from doing it, kind of seems pointless to me.
Well, it's also odd that it's actually in the wilderness, because it's going to be, I mean, you'll have to have like a clan or something so that you don't get killed.
Maybe you'll have to just fight people to the reward.
But it's also said raid the war camps using your non-combat skills, so it's kind of something for skillers.
Yeah, we'll see how that works.
I just go there on my low level and no one will be able to attack me. I could just run past everyone.
Yeah, it sounds kind of weird, but might be cool.
Yeah. Do you know what happens? You know, when you're in the wilderness, you have that ability that changes it between single and multi-combat. That's only for PvP, right? Because these are going to be NPCs, so they can all pile you, I think. Even if you set it to single?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
No, I think you can't get attacked by multiple NPCs. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I think that's the case. You can't get. I heard somebody say that you can't get attacked by multiple NPCs. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if they change it for this war camp. I think they might need to. Yeah.
Anyways, it's something for skillers and PKers. Like, if skillers are busy there trying to raid the camps, PKers can go and kill the skillers. So it's kind of something for PKs as well.
I wonder what the rewards will be though. I mean, I can't imagine that it'll be too high level. It's classed as a high level thing rather than very high level, but
yeah,
high level could be like level 60.
Yeah, exactly. High level is level 60. High level plus is 70. Really high level 80 plus.
Yeah.
Something I don't understand with Jagex is their idea of a high level player.
It would be interesting to see the division of levels, because yeah, I feel at this point there are quite a lot of high levels.
Well, like based on percentages, yeah, that'd be quite interesting to see. So yeah, next is the Ranger Slayer dungeon. This is probably one of the ones I'm looking forward to more because I do quite like Slayer, and after I finish my Castle Wars games, it's probably what I'm going to do alongside dungeoneering. The new equipment again, is it something that's going to like outdate some other things? Like, I doubt it will outdate necks and stuff, mainly because of the set bonuses that are coming, but
yeah,
I
it
guess
does
we'll
send
see.
top-end equipment, so it does mean it's gonna be better, but I don't know. Like, if you can get from Slay Creature, it kind of seems to have powered like the Polypore and Gano. You can get it so easily, and then it's so overpowered, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see. It does kind of seem like the Polypore dungeon for magic, but this time for range, so it kind of is cool to make different types of dungeons for every combat style.
So then that might mean... Wait, is with the Polypore one, that's a mage style dungeon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a melee style dungeon though.
Everything is melee, that's why.
Well, now yes, but in the EOC, from what I've seen, there is not that much that you melee really for Slayer. I don't know.
What about Kuradels? Would you say that's just...
I mean, all the monsters there have different weaknesses, I think, so...
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, Abyssal Demons, I think, are weak to water spells?
But they're changing that to melee.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
good.
posted that, I believe. Yeah, because he saw, Chris, he saw that too many creatures were weak against magic, and it basically became Magicscape instead of Meleescape. So they changed few monsters back to melee weakness, which is awesome.
Good, yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway. The next section is stuff that's beyond 2013, or beyond early 2013 at least. So the first one is the next generation of RuneScape, which will be new browser-based technology and more graphics updates. So this might be the HTML5 thing they've mentioned, with higher visual and audio fidelity, improved camera mechanics, and a better interface system, or more customizable at least. So
yeah, it does sound awesome, and also I hope you can play it on your tablet, on your phone. That's gonna be freaking epic.
Yeah, that would be great.
Have you guys seen the new behind the scenes video that was put up today?
I haven't, no.
The graphics look so nice
Oh
on
yeah,
it. Like,
sick.
so nice. So if that's like a well, I'm assuming things will be better than that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it if it's going to be better than that. Because normally I'm the type of person who plays in low quality and I don't really bother with all the high quality stuff. But if they look like that, I might have to be converted.
Yeah, they look awesome. Imagine if HTML5 comes out, it's gonna be even better. So they're really upping it with the graphics, so it might attract new players. I think that's the main goal because of new graphics, to attract more players. But yeah, looks awesome.
It definitely will help. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like RS needs a whole lot of new low levels because there's a good bit of low level content that doesn't seem to get used all that much anymore.
Yeah.
Especially since they're working on getting rid of bots, they need people to be low levels and get supplies and things.
Noobs.
Yep. Well. Okay, so next is 2 brand new skills for 2013, 1 resource collection and 1 support skill.
Yeah, we don't really have enough information about it, but it does seem like the first skill is coming around, I would guess April. And the other one, I would guess November, December, the end of the year.
That sounds reasonable.
I'm guessing one will make you money and one will lose you money.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I hope they don't make or lose money. I hope they're just sort of, you
Like
have to
dungeoneering?
collect the skill. Yeah, I like that better.
Well, and judging by recent times, I think they're going to have quite high XP rates. So I don't think getting 99 will take too long in them. If they end at 99, that is, unless they make more 120s, but I doubt that.
I doubt it. They only did it for
yeah, I don't
dungeoneering
think
because
so.
they had so many content.
Yeah.
But yeah, good fight Comcape, so
Yeah.
I don't mind it though.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be who gets Comcape or who's gonna be top page again. Like, the race is gonna be on, which I find awesome.
Depends how busy I am,
Skills.
whether I'll like it. Because if they were to release a skill like right now, I'd be annoyed because I'm in school and I wouldn't really have time to know life it. But if it's during the summer, we'll see. Not really sure.
Yeah,
what
I'm
doing
gonna
then.
be on internship like 8 hours a day when those come out, so I'm gonna be fucked anyway.
Good fight, sleep. Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess Epic Story Conclusions is next, and so this will just be pretty much saying that there are general quests that they're coming out with. So they've listed a bunch of different races there that have current quests in the works, and that they just plan to make more quests in those series. And they have a link there which you can just check on the main news post, which has a link to a forum thread, I believe, where you can let them know what quests you want. So, not really a whole lot to talk about there, I guess.
The only thing I have to say really is that I really think they should release an elf quest before they start
Oh, they
some of
haven't
the
even
other
said
ones.
anything about this in the.
They
behind
said
the
that
scenes.
they're not releasing elf quests until at least 2013, didn't they?
Elves weren't listed in the list of races on there.
Yeah, no, they said they had no plans to release that area. Like, when was that area first put in? That word I can't say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That Elfland's Tyrannoran, or is that?
Yeah.
It was a
It's been
long
there
time
for
ago.
so long.
Yeah. Well, hopefully sometime, I guess. I don't know, what other quests would you guys want to see? I think more Dragonkin ones would be appreciated, definitely.
Yeah.
The Dragonking's probably the most anticipated one. I quite like the vampire quests. They can be quite annoying, but I do like them.
Yeah, the latest one was freaking awesome. The Dark Mayor one.
Definitely. Yeah, I still want to see how that ends up with the Icene guy. We don't really know what's going on with him.
I just noticed the word workshops, not more elemental workshops. I hate those quests so much. Even with a guide, those quests are annoying. Never mind without one.
Oh yeah, horrible. Took me 1 hour to do, or 2 hours to do the latest one with a guide. So
with a guide. Oh man.
horrible.
Yeah, that computer thing with like the RAM and pushing those pieces into place was really confusing. I don't know.
I hate puzzles, so it's not really my quest. I'd rather just kill a high level boss in a quest or like run up and forward, but I hate puzzles.
I wonder if they'll add in anything else with Nomad. They mentioned that Lucian was his master, and now that Lucian's dead, what's going to happen to Nomad?
He's probably building up an army.
But I don't know. I mean, he doesn't even have access to his souls there in Soul Wars anymore. So what's he? Yeah, I don't know. What's he doing?
I don't know.
I'm more looking forward to more like Floor 61, but that hasn't been mentioned
Oh yeah,
in this behind the scenes.
They said in 2012 talk last year, and they haven't said anything about it anymore.
Well, they probably replaced it with the Fremi task or the sagas. That the sagas this year were probably like sort of.
No,
Floor
they said
61.
there's gonna be an epic high level floor for those who are 120 dunge. They can do the floor and like get an epic reward, or like they can see who's in the last floor, bottom floor, and yeah, you can get a reward for doing the floor. But yeah, they haven't said anything else anymore.
They're probably just waiting for Chris L to have less on his plate before giving him that.
Yeah, probably.
Good luck with that. I mean, he's got to make like bosses constantly this year with the EOC.
Yeah, what did he say? Like he wants to get back to bossing immediately after EOC. So probably he's gonna design the boss for Flu 61 then. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, I'd say that's pretty clear. From what I understand, he really likes making bosses. So, since he also did engineering, making the Floor 61 boss would be pretty logical.
Yeah, so that's why it maybe didn't got updated this year. Like they haven't even talked about it yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, the next part is the construction rework.
For all levels.
But yeah, all levels. So I'm guessing that'll be new rooms, maybe.
Oh well, in the description there, what they say, build and hold forts with your friends. I'm not sure where you'd actually build them, but if it were in the live game, that would be quite cool. And they did say that you can bring your actual houses into the main game world. So maybe you have like in the city, there's a plot where you can actually bring your house. I don't know how that would work with other
yeah,
people
it
though.
kind of seems weird, but it kind of sounds awesome. But how?
Yeah, because yeah, I mean either it's instance for each player, and then you bring in friends as usual, which I don't see how that's any different than the current system. Or yeah, I don't know how that would work.
The thing that excites me the most about that little bit is the designing dungeons for the dungeoneering. So
yes,
maybe you could do like time trials for different people with the same dungeons. You can actually find out who the decent dungeoneers are.
That's a good idea, definitely. Yeah,
New scoreboards.
Yeah. I wonder if you'll be able to do like the full 64 rooms. That would be interesting.
It would take a long time to do that.
Yes, definitely. It would be quite cool though. I feel like you probably won't be able to do 64 room dungeons because it would be too much to save, like too much data to save. But I don't know, maybe not. I don't know how they're designed or how they're stored.
Just put like 5 soul gazers per room. See how many hexes you can get in the floor.
That if you can select monsters like that, that would be quite cool to actually get the drop rates for those things.
And before you have to like play Skill Fortune to get some unlockables for the dungeons, like better wallpaper or I mean decoration, a golden chest or whatever. Because they didn't mention anything at all of the Skill Fortune or Solomon Store. Well, obviously that is coming, but yeah, they didn't mention it.
I think they did that on purpose though, just to make people excited and hyped.
They made this like a behind the scenes special edition just because people might quit the game because the UC is coming and they're like, hey, stay because look at what we got in store for you for the next few months. So yeah, that's why they did it.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, definitely.
It's worked for me. I'm not quitting after reading those.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna work for me as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of really nice, high-level, exciting stuff coming up. Yeah. Although, yeah, we'll see about the time frame. They tend to push stuff back quite a bit. Okay, so well, next after construction is world events, and this will allow you and your allies to make your mark on the world itself. So you'll be able to fight for what you think is right using brains and brawn. So maybe that'll tie in with the previous construction thing with building and holding forts. So I don't know, that sounds sort of like faction stuff to me. That, like, I don't know, you choose a god and then you support them in different areas and things.
I don't really get it what they mean, but yeah, we'll see. It does sound like a small update.
They haven't really given much away there, so
Yeah.
it sounds like something that more like PvP clans might take interest in, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, it says brains and brawn, so I'd assume brawn is combat like PvP clans, but brain might be skilling or puzzles like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm interested in what they mean by actually helping to reshape Gielinor, because that's who knows what that means.
Yeah, kind of weird, but we'll see. I think that's gonna be like half middle in the 2013.
Yeah, I think you're right though. It will be a lot of. Next year's the year of the gods, isn't it? So I reckon that'll tie in quite nicely with that update.
Yeah, although the god thing would be really interesting because the I think like most people just support the main gods like Zeros, or I don't know. What do you think? What would be the most popular god that everyone would join?
I think Zami or Zeros probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Gothics.
You'd have the like diehard Armadyl fans, like all 10 of them. Yeah.
Full Armadyl, like ninja boots.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know, that could be cool though. This next one though is really, really good. Leveling up gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that, because we all love leveling stuff, and if you can level your weapons, get more attachments to them, will be freaking awesome to have.
It says it changes the cosmetic look, so imagine like the highest level, I don't know. What even? Yeah.
Like attachment to your dragon hatchet as well for skilling.
Oh yeah, skilling too. Great.
I'm looking really forward to that. Kinda sucks that it kinda seems like it's gonna be pretty much halfway of the year, so it kinda should be faster. It shouldn't be all too hard.
The only thing that worries me about that update is like how confusing it's gonna make the game and like put off new players. It's just like another like complex thing to have to get your head around. Like for us, we've just learned things bits by bits if they've been released, but imagine coming brand new to the game and just seeing all of this stuff.
But that's kinda like for every single game. Like as they progress, they'll like teach that. So it's not that bad.
I think as long as all the new weapons, all the upgrades look quite similar to the previous ones, it won't be too hard. And as long as the effects are predictable, so it's just like a small increase each level, and it's the same for all different types of things, which I think is pretty easily possible with the new combat system because there aren't really any unpredictable effects.
Yeah,
I think it'll be okay.
People are going to have to make choices like, though, do I upgrade my mithril scimitar or do I get a basic adamant one?
That's true.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like, if at Slayer now you have to use multiple combat styles, if you're gonna want to get some decent XP, the question is gonna be like, what weapon I'm gonna use the most to upgrade it like to the max level, or am I gonna upgrade all my weapons?
If I were to be designing this, I'd probably make the gear so that it could only be upgraded to like 5 levels above. So if you had a level 60 weapon, the best that it could be upgraded to would be equivalent to a level 65 weapon. So it wouldn't really be a significant difference, but it'd just be a little bit.
Once you get a new level, you can unlock new weapon and you'll use that weapon until to level 75 then, or 60.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be pretty cool to gain some levels again if you're 99 in every skill.
They might make it so you would like attach gems or whatever, but that might make it a little too similar to other games. Yeah.
It's going
to be something in that style at least.
It's going to be weird as well with the tradable things, because these aren't going to be tradable. So if you want to sell your weapon, you're probably going to have to lose all of the levels on it. So I just hope that it's not too hard to level up stuff.
Yeah. Probably won't be knowing JX.
I suppose the closest thing to it in the game at the moment would be like a Dragonfire shield, where you have to charge that up.
But I'd say the Fire Watch with the Blister would pull arm and burning the the remains. That would probably be the most similar, but
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't be that drastic of an improvement. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It also says that you can upgrade your summoning creatures, like level them up. So, I don't know
Pet jet! Oh no, wait. Doesn't
No,
say pets.
summoning.
Doesn't say
Hmm.
pets. Like, I want to grow my pet jet to a grown jet. Imagine that. That would be awesome. But yeah, like you can level your Steel Titan to even more mightier Rune Titan. Dragon Titan.
I'm interested in what the upgraded Titans will look like, though. Like, they'll probably get spikes and blades and all sorts of stuff.
They're also gonna rework summoning, so hopefully they're gonna. I think they're gonna graphically rework more summoning familiars as well. So it might come with this update then, to be honest. In par with the level of my stuff, the summoning evolution.
It could, yeah. I don't know. It's pretty far down on the list, so I don't know. Maybe they just
Yeah, they didn't mention anything about summoning, so
yeah.
What's that about summoning?
they were planning to a evolution of summoning, like how summoning works after the UC, and they didn't mention it now, so it's gonna take a while then.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the gear, I think. I'm not really sure what else we can talk about. But the next one is bossing and grouping systems. So, when you're looking for teams for bosses, they're going to make a grouping... when you're looking for teams to do stuff, they're going to make a grouping system, so you can find groups that are probably similar to your levels or similar to your gear, that kind of thing. So, yeah... I don't know.
It'll probably just be like an interface with a load of filters.
Yeah,
And
pretty
you
much.
just like toggle the filters and then find a team and join them. Or you
I'm
can
not
make a
gonna
team.
even use it. I rather do it with friends and random people.
It'll be a good way to meet new people.
Yeah, and it will definitely be useful. I mean, people post all the time on those monster forums and making events to go to bosses, like need next team 85 plus range, like Armadillo armor, etc. So that'll be pretty good, I think.
I suppose the only disadvantage to that sort of system is that you can't just FFA because you will be with random people.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they make bosses then, like instance. Like how Queen Black Dragon is, that if you join her cave, you'll be the only one there. Then you can go with your team to an instant world. That will be awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, that would be good. You'll have no crashes then as well.
Yeah, you can just like have fun with your friends, not getting crashed or solo even. Hopefully they'll do that, because I think they were planning on every future boss to make it instance. I think I read that in the forum somewhere. So hopefully they'll do that with Callfight King and other bosses as well.
And then if they do make that, they could make like a dungeon where like bosses progress as you go along with your team in an instant world. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Because like they all said it's really early in design, so they don't really know what to do yet, but they want to do it, so they don't have a clue yet, basically.
Lots to think about though, and look forward to.
I'm quite surprised at how open they're being. Like normally they're quite secretive about their future updates, aren't they?
Yeah.
But this
like
is
I
just
said,
like
trying to keep people not quitting. That's the goal here. That's why. But yeah, sounds epic. This behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, hopefully it comes out before too long, and even just the updates for this month are looking pretty good in general.
Yeah.
So
better than like the past few months. Well, the last month or two haven't been so bad, but before that it was terrible for
Summer.
ages.
I think June up to August was horrible. Oh my god. Thank God I went on vacation. Like I didn't play RuneScape, but I didn't miss on anything at all. So I was kind of glad. But summer was horrible.
yeah, I don't know. There were some disappointing things, but anyway, I don't know. Anything else to talk about, really?
Not from me, no.
No, I think we pretty much covered it all quite well. Lots of possible updates and good stuff. So, yeah, I guess thanks for tuning in and listening. I'm not really sure what happened to Raji.
He started lagging a lot.
Oh, okay, darn. Well, Yeah. I guess that's it then. So I'm going to just turn off the recording here.
Bye.
See
Okay.
you guys.
Bye bye.